from the home of the Raiders since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from the desert. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Devin Bush, they're on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
At the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game. And it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll try the right side this time.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Oh, right. 18.
Bone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Schultz, the motion man. A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Oh, right. Look the hot, look the hot. 19, what's it?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First down.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
18, what's that?
Here's the run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Ball
goal.
a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here to talk things over before third down. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Xavier Liggett. Oh, yeah. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And despite his best efforts... get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground and pick up 3 or maybe 4. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Stroud going to set up the throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
his first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Pioneer. Ready. 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Another swap. They're
going to put a man in motion to the right. On play action. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
Alert the hot. 11.
On second down, Stroud. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud is going to air this one out. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Get it. 50
Crash.
18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas.
First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Ready. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this off to Genty. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of
19,
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
19.
Back to the air one more time. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set up. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it. Hey,
Throwing is Stroud. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Got it. Ready? Warrior 70. Get it. Liking it.
Now, faking the give, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hands. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Carry now for Marks. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Texans.
Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Stroud going to cut this one on his own read. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
18. That's it.
Schultz, the motion man. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown Texans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
At their own 26-yard line.
Lions. Tag. Count. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raider first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over it. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Past midfield. Look at him go. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Raiders 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Marks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Texas. 18. Attack.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Knowles. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 more yards.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, 18. Attack.
Handoff here, and it's Marks. And he'll get forward for a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
He's brought down at the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Marks. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Gain of 9 yards.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Right back to Marks on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
By Jeremy Chin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Here we go. 118. Attack. He's mine. Look at hot.
Stroud. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
To number 30.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
18. Check.
They try to run for it with Martins. And the Texans are going to be set up with first and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
That's another.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Marks. And he will score! Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Mike, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. They'll mark him down up at at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
10. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 type, 19 type. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Step 2. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Over. 18.
They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go. Look to hot, look to hot.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, hey. Tony.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Texans set to punt this one away.
The Texans.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 29. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hit. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Raiders.
A big-time play for Vegas.
First and goal.
32 yards. Now it is first and goal.
Get it.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. That one out wide for Marks. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Now, Stroud. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas.
Las Vegas.
fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
19.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run straight ahead with Marks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
45.
To the ground, a first down run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Come on, straight. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
On the set. Set. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ready.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Sean Tucker. Touchdown, Texans. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. Now the Raiders are going to use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Sean Tucker. Touchdown, Houston. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Hardman now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in right side by Legette. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
14 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Ready, set, go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
Here we go. On 18. What's that? Here we go. On 18. Tonight. Here we go. Let's go. On 18. Tonight. Out for tonight. On 18. What's that? Tonight. Out for tonight. Tonight. Oh, hey. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight. Already. Tonight. Already. Tonight. On the quick, right? Tonight. Ah, for tonight. Swap. Another swap. Tonight. Already. Tonight. Out for tonight. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight. Already. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight. Here we go. Let's go. Tonight. Out for tonight. Out for tonight. Oh, hey. Here we go. Oh, ready? Oh, ready? On the quick, right? All right.